So from their statement and also the American side are all positive. I think the discussion first is necessary. It ends up to be positive. But of course, everybody after experiencing these ups and downs for the last 6 months would not have would have some reservation about the end result of this. Because first, the issues are very complicated. So the issue is not just tariff, it's not just trade, it's also national security and all sensitive issues on sensitive technology and products. But it sounds like that and Trump's telephone call laid the ground for the two countries to move ahead. And they have a substantial discussion and productive discussion. So sounds positive. Of course, it's yet to see how it's being implemented. Because when the Switzerland discussion, they all come up very positive. But then after a while, there's starting accusation coming from the U.S. Saying China didn't follow through with some of the promises. What actually happened, it looks like on the paper or on the outside, rare earth is a big issue. So it looks like the Chinese are not really using this as a card because, of course, this issue is substantial. They are not using this to the extreme, so they're willing to work out some process where this export and import can continue so that the production in the U.S. and in Europe and Japan can continue and stabilize. On the other hand, China also have their demands and issues. I don't agree with a lot of public discussion that the last time that Trump had failed or stepped back. I think the last time when they agreed to take a 90-day off and then cut down the tariff for a while and then continue the discussion is a mutual concession. But both sides facing very different kind of difficulties, and they don't want this deadlock to be last forever, which I think is good for both sides. But nobody is too optimistic about the ultimate outcome because the issues are too complicated, and Trump is facing internal troubles now, and so the situation is not very good for Trump. So I think he wants a fast solution to this, so that he can focus more on the internal domestic situation. There's a reasonable guess of the present situation. Well, Trump, you can read this from the agreement they had, the first agreement they have with UK, right? So other than the tariff, which is part of it, he's very firm on the 10% because his idea is using this 10% to reduce their government deficit, which I think even though there's a report about increase in the tariff revenue, but compared to the huge deficit, it's really nothing. The same happened with the temporary solution between China and the U.S. Second, he wants certain trade investment from UK to the U.S. Buy U.S. goods, invest in U.S., and then on a certain industry like steel and other things, they want the other party to consent so that they can protect their so-called sensitive industry. I think the same thing they would ask China to do. Balance the trade, give us some tariff income, invest in the U.S., and buy U.S. products. In China's case, is gas and agricultural product, which is China use a lot. That's what happened last time too. Last time Trump had an agreement with China, and you have more or less these items in the final solutions, even though Trump claimed that China didn't follow through with it because Biden didn't really take this seriously, whatever it is. I think Trump's strategy or objective are quite clear, okay? Try to balance the trade, get more investment into the U.S., and get other guys to buy more U.S. goods, and then protect their own industry, the steel, aluminum, and solar power, and that's very clear. And I think all these issues can be discussed. It's not in the strategic issues.